وبعد نجاح الجزء الاول من قصه ماي رايز بالشخصيه الهيل، انا دلوقتي قررت ارجع لكم تاني بالشخصيه الفيس او الشخصيه المحبوبه عشان نلاعب تاني القصه كلها ونشوف احنا هناخد برون بريكر ونكسبه ازاي، ايه اللي هيحصل. وعلى فكره القصه مختلفه جدا جدا جدا، فاللي شاف الجزء اللي فات يتفرج على الجزء ده، الاحداث كلها مختلفه تماما، واللي ما شافش الجزء اللي فات يرجع يشوفه وبعد كده يرجع يكمل معانا القصه دي. ودلوقتي ارتوروس بيتكلم معايا عشان يرجعنا بالزمن ونرجع دلوقتي نختار اختيارات جديده. وانا في الجزء ده مش هتكلم كتير، انا هسيبكم تتفرجوا اكتر على المشاهد وبس. خلينا نشوف بقى ايه اللي هيحصل.
I imagine there's a point pinballing around in that skull looking for a way out.
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your... I mean, you could try not attacking me with the shovel. There's tons of new things you could do. And all you'd have to do is try and believe and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
I don't know how you did that, but...
Nice. Good luck. Choose right.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
I know I was technically cleared after about 6 months, but I wanted to make sure I was really ready to get back in the ring. And now, there's no doubt about that.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Bron Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Bron's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another. Especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks, and now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Bron Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
You might as well have been for how long you nursed your injury. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right?
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your 3rd client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. but you turned down my offer. For what? To heal or to hide? We all know you were cleared a long time ago, and you chose not to come back. Was the extra time off worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Bron Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah. Look at you.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this. But everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Bron for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Bron and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm gonna win the WWE title later tonight, so I guess we won't find out. Until you...
Oh, we ever get in that ring? I'ma dog walk your ass back into retirement.
ودلوقتي وصلت للماتش بتاعي انا محمد الجوكر ضد برون بريكر على الحزام في اول عرض رو لينا بعد ريسل مانيا، يعني المفروض يعني على حسب القصه. فيلا بينا نشوف هنعمل ايه في برون بريكر. وبدخل على طول بديله بوكس وبيقول لي تحكم في مسار عودتك بتسديد 3 ضربات قويه. وادي ضربه يا عم برون بريكر، وادي الثانيه، وادي الثالثه، وخلصنا كده الضربات. بيقول لي استعرض قدام برون بريكر واتفاخر، فبتدوس سهم يمين على الدراع وبتتفاخر قدامه عادي جدا. وخلينا نشوف بقى ايه المهمه اللي جايه. وبالراحه يا برون بريكر ما تجريش بس عليها جامد قوي كده. بيقول لي قاتل برون بريكر، وادينا خلصنا مهمه وبديله سبير وانا مجنون، الشخصيه بتاعتي مجنونه. ها اضرب برون بريكر على الارض ويلا نشوف ايه اللي بيحصل.
That's gotta be it. Bron Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Bron's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend. The archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The archetype is a thing of the past, and Bron Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm a bit banged up. That suplex to the floor didn't help. But nothing I haven't felt before. I'll be all right.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
What has that person ever accomplished? Were they ever a WWE champion? They say write what you know, so I assume they've expanded their waistline eating a lot of fast food. Congrats on that achievement.
I can keep going. There's a lot more.
I'm good.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or have your injuries taken too much of a toll to compete at this level?
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing, so I'm glad you asked that. Here's my response. I will not give up that easily. All that negativity, it's fuel. I am going to use every negative post, every negative comment from the crowd, the locker room, the media. I will use all of that negativity to fuel my comeback. I will train harder than I have ever trained before. I'll be the first to show up and the last to leave. I refuse to go out like this. I refuse to let my fans down. I refuse to let myself down. So I'm going to take a step back, reassess. And the next time you see me, the real archetype will be back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype.
طبعا انا اخترت مسار شخصيتي تبقى فيس يعني ومحبوبة، فانا كنت عايز ابقى هيل بس لا خلاص احنا بقينا هيل مرة، لازم نبقى فيس. ودلوقتي شون مايكلز قدامنا، خلينا نشوف شون مايكلز عايز ايه في البي سي او مقر التدريب يعني بتاعنا.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. That could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers, didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But maybe that kind of loss is useful. I definitely don't want to leave this business with that as the final impression.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because after what your body's been through, there's no shame in tapping out.
I didn't work my way back to walk away like this. You know, rehab like that either breaks you or rebuilds you. And I'm still standing.
Glad to hear it. We've got a bunch of hungry talent here dying to test themselves against someone like you. You'll push them. They'll push you harder. You've got the run of the place. Talk to me or Justine when you want to set up a match.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, almost forgot. There's a little gift waiting for you in the locker room. Courtesy of Paul Heyman and Bron Breaker.
Is it in a flaming paper bag?
No, but it might as well be.
بيقولوا لنا في هدية جاية لنا من برون بريكر والأستاذ بول هيمن، خلينا نشوف كده جابوا لي هدية عاملة ازاي. ايه ده؟ الهدية دي انا فاكرها كويس، واللي شاف الفيديو بتاع قصة الهيل اكيد برضو فاكرها كويس، بس ايه سيبها دلوقتي على جنب، بلاش نلمسها ولا نيجي جنبها. الواد ده بصوا مش بطيء، بس خلينا نشوف هو عايز ايه.
Funny. I'm just here to make sure that's not the last chapter anyone remembers.
Just because the book's not finished doesn't mean anyone's still reading it.
Is this something you'd like to discuss in the ring?
Hey, I'm not here to fight. Just here to do some press. You know, like you used to, back when you were relevant. Me and Ricky Saints put our differences aside and we're dominating NXT right now. So I guess...
You sound like a guy who narrates his own workout videos.
People like those. Whatever. At least I don't need a nostalgia pop to stay relevant. See you around, type.
You've been looking good out there. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you actually knew what you were doing.
I'm getting there. Now I just need to learn how to use it, not just chase it.
It's different coming back, isn't it? Before it was all instinct. Now it's heart. Let's see how that holds up when the lights get brighter. We've got a kid we just re-signed. Had a little run in NXT a few years ago. Hector.
Yeah, I think so. Hard-working, high flyer, never got the attention he should have. Probably because he didn't play the hype game.
That's the one. Look, you've had solid reps with the trainees, but Hector's got real experience, and...
Nothing to lose and everything to prove.
Exactly. And I think you're ready. But what do you think?
Let's do it. I've had enough warm-ups.
Good call. Be ready.
ودلوقتي بيحطونا في ماتش ضد الواد هيكتور فلوريس ده هيبقى معانا يعني في القصة. فالمفروض نحاربه او مش نحاربه، نصارعه يعني في ماتش تجريبي دلوقتي. فخلينا ننزل نعلم عليه اهزم بالتثبيت او الاستسلام، فمش فارقه خلينا نديله كده الفينيشر. كان في حد قال لي احط الفينيشر ده اللي هو بتاع ستينر سكرو درايفر ده، فانا حطيته بالفعل في الشخصيه بتاعتي اهي. ودلوقتي بنعدت على هيكتور وكسبنا هيكتور. ايه يا عم هيكتور، ايه عايزين مستوى عن كده يا عم؟ الماتشات عامه بتبقى سهله يعني في التور ده.
That was a strong showing. Clean win, solid ring work. Exactly the kind of step forward we were hoping to see.
Thanks.
And sir, I have to say, getting a chance to get into the ring with you was a dream. When I was grinding on the indies, I used to watch your matches to stay motivated.
Hey, if watching me helped keep you going, that means I was doing something right.
You were. And from what I just saw, you still are. There's no doubt you're ready to take it to the next step and head back to...
No, he's not.
Excuse me?
No disrespect. You beat me. No excuses. But I've been where you are, trying to find my footing after the spotlight moves on. And I'm telling you, it takes more than just a few wins in here to get it back.
I've been through the grind too, Hector, and I know what it takes to climb. Maybe better than you think. So instead of giving advice, maybe try listening. You might learn something on your way back up.
That's the kind of thinking that got me knocked out of WWE and got you knocked on your ass by Bron Breaker. You need to learn what they don't teach you here.
We teach everything here at the PC.
When's the class on putting someone through a flaming table?
Fair point.
Here, you learn how to control a match. On the indie circuit, you learn what to do when you've lost control. The indies don't care who you were. They teach you who you are.
He makes a compelling argument.
Yeah. It might ruffle some feathers in the office, but I'll allow it.
I don't think I need your permission, Sean.
Maybe not, but you do need someone out there to watch your back. Take Hector with you, and try not to lose yourself out there.
I'm not trying to lose myself. I'm trying to find myself. Okay, you're the indie tour guide, so where to first?
LAW. Gritty little outfit forgotten in a glamorous city. It's where I cut my teeth after I left WWE. It's a special place to me. And they will absolutely love having you.
I'll make sure to win then.
It's not just that. Right now, you're still walking around in the same old gear, using the same entrance. Who are you now? Are you even the archetype anymore? Does your gear represent who you are?
People don't need to see who I was. They need to see what's next.
Exactly. Make sure when you step into the ring at LAW, you're not who you were. I'll go set up your first match at LAW. I've got the perfect opponent. Also,
ودلوقتي احنا هنروح على اتحادات مستقلة، وبيقول في مواجهة نارية بين مش عارف مين ومين. اوكي ماشي. طبعا البتاع اللي ظهرت دي عشان في صور نساء فبشيلها. تمام، يعني اللي عايز يقرا الشاشة قدامكم اهو تقدروا تقروا. وخلينا نروح على الماتش بتاعنا دلوقتي، فيلا بينا. ولما نشوف الاستاذ ميجور ولا مش عارف اسمه ايه اللي بيقولوا عليه ده، الواد المقنع ده بشوفه في كل لعبه، وفي كل لعبه بينزل يتضرب مننا، وفي نفس الاتحاد وبنفس اللبس وبنفس الحركات كمان، والله ممكن يكون بيتضرب. اهزم الواد ده، فمهمه سهله يعني، اديله على طول يا عم الجوكر، علم عليه. ايه رايكم في شخصيتي؟ تدوها كام من 10؟ حاسسها شخصيه عاديه يعني، مش ايه، مش اللي هو صانع حاجه جامده يعني، شخصيه عاديه، بس نط عليه اتش بومب من فوق وعد عليه يا عم الحكم، وخلص لنا الماتش ده 2 3 وبس كده. ادي الماتش ده خلص، ويلا نشوف اللي بعده. ودلوقتي يا جدعان اللي بعده هو مباراة ماي رايز، اللي هو اجيب 12 نجمة. فبصوا كده، بس كده يا جدعان الدنيا سهلة اهي. وعشان في بنت هنا بتتكلم فانا مزوق مع الكلام جامد كده عشان هي ما تبانش، ويلا نشوف هم عايزين ايه. هما المفروض عايزين نلعب ماتش في اللي هو بطولة تي في دي، البطولة دي ضد الواد اللي اسمه سليد، اللي ملحقش يعني يفهم الكلام ويقرا الكلام، فهو ده الملخص. المفروض نلعب ضد الواد ده واظن نكسبه. هل في سيناريو في المباراة؟ لا فيش سيناريو، بيقول لك اهزم سليد وفوز باللقب تي في دي. فيلا يا عم اديله سبير وعد يا عم الحكم، مش مستاهلة يعني. سليد ده مصارع اي كلام، حفق 3 وادينا كسبنا. وخلينا نشوف بقى هل في كاتسين ولا ايه اللي هيحصل. ادينا كسبنا اللقب التي بي دي، لقب عادي يعني، مش عارف انا فرحان ليه، بس يلا دينا بنزيد شويه. ولاد هيكتور ده طالع يزيد معانا، وادم بيرس جاي بيسقف لنا. وخلينا نشوف بقى استاذ ادم بيرس عايز ايه.
Come all the way here to celebrate with an old friend. I came here to tell you that you're not going to be able to hold on to that TBD championship. Because you're coming back to WWE. And you won't be alone. Hector, you're coming with him. I cannot wait to see both of you guys competing on NXT.
NXT, not Raw.
Look, I'm not here as a GM. I'm here as your friend. I wanted to be the one to tell you that we've all seen the work you've been doing.
So you're sending me back to developmental?
You and I both know this comeback is not just about getting back in the title picture. It's about giving back to the business. That's what you've been doing, and you can continue that at NXT. You won't just be helping them, you'll be helping yourself. And it's the right way to get back to where you want to be.
You're right. This wasn't about getting something. It was about earning it. Being out here on the Indies reminded me of why I do this. TBD! You gave me a place to test myself and to grow. And I'm proud to hold this title, even if it's just for tonight. Some people looked at this run as a step down, but for me, it was a step forward. So, to the NXT locker room, you're officially on notice. We're coming.
وادينا رايحين يا جدعان على انكس تي بعد ما الاستاذ ادم بيرس عرض علينا ان احنا نرجع للدبليو دبليو اي. وماله ادينا رجعنا. ايه شويه كلام من البت دي والواد هيكتور برضو. خلينا نشوف هم عايزين ايه.
You really had me going there.
I already planned a big tournament to crown a new champ. I was
Sorry.
Yeah. Both of you want to bigger and better things.
You?
Just promise me one thing. When you win that shiny WWE title, and you're standing on the ropes, and the crowd is cheering, take a moment.
Of course.
Welcome to NXT. I'm sure you'll waste no time proving to everyone that you're still the same archetype they remember.
No disrespect, but I'm aiming higher than that.
That's what I like to hear. After you left the PC, I wasn't sure if anything come from that indie run. But winning the TBD championship? That showed you're digging deeper, finding levels most people didn't think. And that's not just good for you. It's good for every young super.
I'm mainly here to climb back up the ranks the right way. But if that lights a fire under somebody else...
Well, what do you say we get you in some NXT live event matches?
شون مايكلز عايزنا نلعب شوية ماتشات ونجيب برضو 12 نجمة تاني، هي هتظهر دلوقتي قدامكم اهي. فما عنديش حل غير ان اقول لكم بصوا كده. وبس كده خلصنا النجوم بسهولة جدا، ويلا نشوف شون مايكلز عايز ايه.
You've been looking really sharp out there lately. Whatever ring rush you had, it's gone.
Took a minute to settle in, but I can feel it now.
You've been delivering in the ring. And just as important, you've been making this place better. Helping the younger talent, carrying yourself right. Not everyone can come back from a serious injury and pick up like this. But here you are, like you never missed a beat.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to earn my way back to the top.
Well, I've got a few ideas that might speed up the journey, but only if you're ready to take the next step. Ava will be happy to keep booking you in matches until you are. No rush.
I'm absolutely ready. Let's take that.
Good. Go home and get some rest. Let's talk tomorrow.
Xavier, here to tour the old stomping grounds or to give me a hand packing my bag up for the night? Okay. Well, at least you're a more pleasant conversationalist this way. But I'm
sorry? Were you talking? I must have dozed off. There's just something about your whole comeback aura. You're like a human.
Sorry, Professor Excitement. Not everyone can build a career throwing pancakes and screaming about unicorns.
You really have been gone for a long time. See, I've changed. You got some new music, some new threads, but inside, you're the same. The whole humble rebuild thing, the PC, the indie comeback tour, now this. It's like watching a motivational poster turn into a real boy. It's not that you're just bad. It's that you're stale.
You came all the way down here to talk about my sell-by date?
Hardly. I got much more pressing issues to attend to. Kofi and I are here to officially announce that the winners of the Dusty Classic are getting a shot at our WWE Tag Team Championships. Nothing that pertains to you. That tournament's for people on their way.
Don't worry. I'm not chasing tag gold. I'm after the one that actually matters.
The archetype in the flesh. You know, when I saw you show up here, I thought to myself, clearly, there must be some mistake. Clearly, you had gotten lost. Clearly, the rental car GPS must have failed. But week after week, you're still here. So clearly, this must be where you belong.
All I heard you say is that you're watching.
Now and then, someone leaves a TV on backstage on one of the real shows. And when they do, and I happen to glance up, I sometimes witness something unexpected. Like a man who got flattened on the biggest stage, dragging himself back to developmental like it's redemption hour.
Is there a point? Because I'm on my way home, and talking to a sweaty blowhard isn't as captivating as you might think.
Oh, I only need a minute. Maybe two. My point is, most would have disappeared quietly after the beating that my client, Bron Breaker, put on you. But not the archetype. No, you had to go on your little tour of the independent promotions, reminding yourself how it feels to be a big fish in a small pond. You're still swimming in an awfully small pond, aren't you? but I do have to give you credit for doing the honorable thing, giving back on your way out, because we both know this isn't a comeback. It's a farewell tour with decent lighting.
Good. Then you'll see me coming. Because this isn't redemption. It's recalibration. And when I'm done, the only one saying farewell will be Bron Breaker to his title.
Ah, the dream is still alive. But first, you've got to make it back to the show. And that's a long way from where you're standing. Lots of people come to Florida to retire. It's about time you accept you're one of them. I won't keep you any longer. Try not to sprain anything on your way to the parking lot.
What the hell was that? Me and Joe were talking strategy in the parking lot when we got jumped for no reason.
Any idea what that was about, Sean?
Yeah. I caught up with DIY, Candace, Zoe, and they're all here for the same reason. They were sick of waiting for a tag title opportunity, so they decided to try to force their way into the men's and women's Dusty Classic.
Embarrassing. Why try to earn it clean when you can steal from someone else, right? You okay, Hector?
Yeah, thanks to you. Joel didn't get off so easy, though.
He's at a local medical facility. Sounds like he's gonna be out for a bit.
Great. So any chance at us getting into the Dusty Classic is totally gone.
Yeah, looks that way. Sorry. You two were gelling and definitely had a shot at one of the last spots.
So what? We get jumped and that's it? That doesn't sit right. There's no other option?
With the Classic right around the corner, not a lot of talent sitting around looking to link up with a brand new addition to the roster.
Well, maybe next year. If I'm still around.
No. If Joel's out, I'm tagging in.
Seriously?
Yeah. Who else knows you well enough to get ready in time?
I don't hate it. It wasn't a plan I had for you. But if this is the direction you want to go...
I'm not going to abandon Hector. If Ciampa and Gargano end up in the tournament, I'll have some extra motivation. Either way, we need to get up to speed fast if we're going to qualify. Can you and Ava arrange some tag matches?
You got it.
I'm going to break the news to Joel. Not sure if he'll be mad or happy.
للي مش فاهمين كان في خناقه حصلت في الكواليس ودي اي واي كانوا السبب فيها فحصل يعني شويه لعبكه كده يعني وانا انقذتهم بس عشان كان في نساء فانا شلتها ودلوقتي هبقى تكتيم مع الواد هيكتور ده والمفروض اجيب 6 نجوم يلا بينا نجيبه بعد ما جبتهم افا عايزاني دلوقتي انا ما عرفتش يعني الماتشات عشان التكتيم كانت ممله شويه خلينا نشوف بقى افا دي بتتكلم كده وبترجع على طول يعني ففكنا من بنت الروك يعني بنت الروك هيجي منها ايه غير عبث زي ابوها مش هيجي حاجه تانية
That's what I like to hear. I was afraid you were going to be offended about having to qualify. For what it's worth, it's not about you. I need to know Hector's ready before I give him a shot at the WWE Tag Team.
I think you mean a shot at a shot at a shot.
In any event, you gotta qualify. Do you want me to set up the match, or would you like to talk to Sean?
Book it. We're ready.
Great, I'll make it official.
دلوقتي احنا هنشارك في بطولة داستي كلاسيك دي عشان يعني نجيب يعني نكسب ماتشات عشان نبقى نقدر نلاعب اللي هم النيو داي على الألقاب بتاعتهم واول فريق اهطل كده ضدنا ناس ما اعرفهمش يعني بس يلا بينا نتألم عليهم على طول على طول على طول يلا هنتأهل على طول عد يا حكم 1 2 3 شخصية ملهاش لازمة يعني كانت بتلعب ضدنا ومع السلامة الواد ده تاني الواد ده ما بطيقهوش يا جدعان ما بطيقهوش
Me and Ricky Saints in the first round. I'm sure you were looking forward to getting a crack at DIY. But we aren't
You better hope you're as good in the ring as you are running your mouth.
And you better hope it doesn't take another 2 years to recover from what Ricky and I do to you.
Big talk. We'll see how chatty you are with your jaw wired shut.
الواد ده حظه حلو انها لعبه هو والواد ريكي سانس فتعالوا يا عم هكسبكم انتوا الاتنين يعني ادي خد بالرجل كده وطير وواحده سيجنشر على السريع وواحده فينشر على السريع وعد يا حكم. بس كده كسبنا بسهولة يعني، مش مستاهلة أي حاجة يعني. وشو مركز كل ما اشوفه بيديلي اللايك بتاعه ده وبس.
Let's see how you do when the match isn't against someone who's been trying to get under your skin.
You don't think I remember how to show up unless I'm pissed off?
No, but we both know the Dusty Classic means something different for you than it does for Hector. For you, it's a side road. For him?
I stepped up when Joel went down, and I'm gonna see this through. But we both know where I'm headed after. I want Bron.
Then keep pushing. Winning this whole thing might be the best way to get both of you what you want.
Bravo. Must be nice having a career-long head start and still getting to play the underdog.
Keep talking, Paige. Sounds like you need the noise to drown out the loss.
Oh, this loss? It will be a forgotten footnote in my career.
So far, it seems like your entire career is a forgotten footnote.
Yeah? Well, I'll be seeing you again. And I'm gonna get my win back in front of a way bigger audience.
Or you won't. And this will just be an unsatisfying ending to this one-sided rivalry.
Man, I can't sit still. I feel like I've got lightning in my veins.
You sure it's not just the 6 energy drinks you crushed about 10 minutes ago?
Only partially. We're about to get into the ring with DIY, and after what they did to Joel, and what
they made it personal. No doubt.
It's more than that. This is it. A shot to finally break through. My whole life, people overlooked me. My own father didn't think I was good enough to represent the El Mago name. I've always been next to the thing that's happening. One more win, and I'm finally not just part of somebody else's story. I'm writing my own.
No one can say you haven't earned that ink.
Thanks. And hey, if we pull this off, who says we stop there? We could take all of WWE by storm. Tag.
Yeah. Look, let's just keep our eyes on tonight. Gargano and Ciampa are still in the way. Let's show them they picked the wrong targets.
ودلوقتي وصلنا للماتش بتاعنا ضد الدي اي واي دولت. احنا مغلولين منهم على الاخر وعايزين ناخد حقنا اصلا، عشان الدي اي واي دولت بنفسهم هم اللي كانوا عملوا لنا حوار كبير كده في الكواليس. بس انا زي ما قلت لكم اخفيته عشان كان في نساء كتير يعني وسط الليله دي كلها، بس احنا اتعلمنا عليهم يعني. ويلا يا عم الحاج، انا كسبت على طول عشان الحته بتاعتي وانا بعد ما اتصورتش. وخلينا نشوف بقى ايه اللي هيحصل.
Single time. So much for DIY's attack slowing them down.
Now they're standing in that ring with Shawn Michaels being awarded the Dusty Cup and a future chance at Tag Team Gold.
Let's not rewrite history. They may both be awarded that trophy, but make no mistake, this was the Archetypes Tournament.
DIY started this, and we just finished it.
That was a heck of a sacrifice you made. You didn't just step in. You stepped off your own path to do it. I could have blown up in your face. But instead, you elevated both of you.
I was happy to do it.
Well, that's a lot easier for you to say when you're standing next to the trophy.
True.
Main roster. After all this time, I finally did it.
I think you mean we did it. Together. You made quite the team, Hector. And I'm proud to be able to share this with you.
No one wins a tournament like this alone. And it'll take both of you to take the titles off a team like the New Day.
We'll be ready.
That's right. The Hector type will not be defeated.
Don't ruin the moment, Hector. Seriously, you're not the idea man. You're more the cheer from the corner when I hit my finish kind of guy.
Okay.
Sounds like you got some things to talk about. I'll leave you to it. I'll just want you on SmackDown ASAP, so I'll figure out the quickest way to get the two of you.
Sounds like a road trip. It'll give us a chance to talk strategy, maybe come up with some new music, matching gear.
We'll see about all that, but yeah, Hector and I will head to SmackDown. Then, we can officially put the rest of the roster on notice.
100%.
Let's do this.
Next up, Hector Flores and the Archetype here to announce their plans in the SmackDown Tag Team Division.
Spoilers, Byron. Jeez.
Right? You know I came back focused on one thing. The WWE Championship. That's still my goal, but Hector and I are about to take the best damn detour.
Detour? Seriously? The WWE Tag Team Championships aren't some side quest. They are main path.
It should be the champions holding a press conference, not you two. This is a waste of time and an insult to the WWE Universe.
The only person wasting anyone's time is you, Xavier. We won the Dusty Classic by beating 3 top teams and earned a title shot.
Championship opportunity.
However you want to say it, we earned it.
Let's talk about what you and your side piece have actually earned.
Side piece?
These two undeserving scabs don't deserve to breathe the same air as the greatest tag team of the 21st century. You beat 3 teams for an ugly trophy after being partners for 3 minutes.
Well, at least we're both here. Where's Kofi?
Settle down, young boy. The grown-ups are talking.
Enough, Xavier. You have from now until next week on SmackDown to finish all your complaining. Because that's when Hector and me win your WWE Tag Team Championships.
If you even make it there.
All right, let's give a hand to the challengers and one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods.
Jacob.
Archetype. Yeah. Back on SmackDown? Back in the
That's right. You haven't seen my partner around, have you?
Oh, yeah. You a tag specialist now. All that talk about a big comeback and beating Bron for the belt over on Raw? But you went up here, on my show, fighting New Day?
My goals haven't changed. Heyman, Bron, WWE title. That's where I'm headed.
The first day you walked back in here, you looked me in my eye and told me my Intercontinental title don't mean nothing.
No. It means everything in the world. To you. That's what the WWE Championship means to me. So the only issue we have is in your head. Nick, you wanted to talk?
Yes, welcome. I'm delighted to have you here.
Thanks, Nick. Happy to be here. And I know Hector is too.
I was honestly surprised you dipped your foot in the tag division at all, with your focus on getting back to Bron.
If we win tonight, Hector and I will carry those titles with pride. But when Royal Rumble time rolls around...
You want in, and if you win, you'll be heading over to Mr. Pierce's domain. I understand. But that's a long ways off. You and your partner should be focusing on tonight.
I agree. By the way, have you seen Hector? He wasn't here when I got to the building.
Not yet. Ask around the locker room. You don't have long before doors open.
واخيرا بعد رغي كتير وصلنا للماتش بتاعنا ضد النيو داي. ويلا فين بقى الفريق بتاعي؟ ايه ده؟ انا داخل. طيب فين هيكتور؟ انت فين يا هيكتور؟ يا هيكتور يا هيكتور راح فين هيكتور؟ هو غدر بيا ولا ايه؟ هو غدر بيا كده ولا يعني هو غدر بيا وخني وسابني لوحدي بعد ده كله؟ بس ازاي يعني؟ ده احنا المفروض مع بعض عشان ناخد الالقاب. يعني المفروض هلعب لوحدي ولا ايه النظام بقى؟ يعني انا دلوقتي ماشي وداخل.
We have a handicap match.
How can you have a match for the tag team titles without a tag team? This is ludicrous.
ده المباراة بدأت بالفعل. انا هلعب لوحدي. قال حسب يا اكزيفير بس انت داخل مستعجل ليه؟ تجاوز الصعاب واهزم فريق ذا نيو داي بالتثبيت او الاستسلام. عينيا الاتنين هكسبهم بالتثبيت او الاستسلام مش هتفرق يعني. ويلا انزل واحدة حلوة كده بالرجل عليه واديله واحدة فينيشر. وعد يا عم الحاج على النيو داي. 1 2. يلا يا عم الحكم بسرعة شوية. وخلصنا على النيو داي وانا كده المفروض كسبت الالقاب. بس فين هيكتور؟ الله اعلم. هات يا عم الحكم الالقاب. هات اللقبين. هشيل لقبين كمان. يا سلام. حلو قوي قوي. انا كده كسبت القاب التاج تيم، وهدفي الاساسي برون بريكر. انا عايز اوصل لبرون بريكر، فالمفروض دلوقتي نروح له، فازاي بقى معرفش. بس حلو حلو، القاب التاج تيم هتبقى اضافه حلوه جدا للمسيره بتاعه المصارع بتاعي يعني، وهتضيف لي كتير جدا. اللي وصل لهنا لحد الفيديو اشترك في القناه وقول لي رايك في الحلقه.
Are you kidding me? You're letting the New Day retain the titles.
لا ده مش هيسمح ان احنا نحتفظ بالالقاب. لا انا كده ازعل منك يا عم نيك
The
ألدس.
rules are absolutely clear.
Then you should change the damn rules.
Well, Paul Levesque disagrees with you. Sorry your partner couldn't be bothered to show up for the biggest match of his life.
I was stuck in a locker room.
I'd be nervous if I was facing us too. But getting a case of performance anxiety is still a forfeit.
It wasn't a damn forfeit. I beat you.
In a handicap match, not the tag team match that was signed. I'm sorry, gentlemen. My hands are tied. The New Day retain the titles.
Dusty finish for the winners of the Dusty Classic. Nice.
You're really gonna let them get away with this? It's obvious they locked me in there so this would happen.
Zip it, Bastardo El Mago. We were in the New Day tour bus with 12 to 14 of our closest friends before the match. Our alibi is ironclad.
Forget it, Hector. It's not worth it.
You're right. We do our talking in the ring. Give us a rematch.
I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Why not?
Hector, I'm really proud of the work that we've put into this team and how far we've come, but you know my focus is on the WWE Championship. And you're ready to be a superstar on your own. There's not going to be a rematch because it's time we go our separate ways.
Oh my God! He just threw you through the barbershop window! That was amazing!
Xavier, take the win, along with your belts, back to Kofi. I've got a show to run and 2 new single superstars to book. Come find me when you're ready for your first match.
Hey, heard you were looking for me?
Welcome home, Moose. Right back where you belong.
It took me a minute, but I got here. Now all I gotta do is get in there with the main event.
You better be ready to put in that work if you want to reach my lofty heights.
That's what I'm working on.
I do know one person who's definitely looking to put his hands on you. My cousin Jacob doesn't like you very much.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression. First champion I've ever set off by telling him I didn't want to take his title.
Fatu is not an enemy you want. I'd put some eyes in the back of my head if I was you, Oos.
Always. Thanks, Jay. You all right? I know you had your eyes on those tag titles.
Nah, I get it. I really do. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
We both do. You're back in the bigs. It's not time for you to share the spotlight. It's time for you to steal every show you're on.
You're right. Absolutely. What you did in there with Aldis is give me an opportunity. And I'm gonna take it.
Pretty soon everyone on SmackDown is going to know what I have all along. Hector Flores is a name people are going to remember. I get the impression you think walking away from the tag team scene is a bad idea.
I do think that a bird in the hand is sometimes worth 2 in the bush. You and Hector had a real chance at beating the New Day in a rematch.
It's been 6 months since I lost to Bron. If I'm going to get back to him and Heyman, I need to get going on my road to WrestleMania.
It might be a bit early for WrestleMania talk, but if you want to move up the card...
دلوقتي نيك ألدس عايز نلعب بقى شوية مباريات عشان الرويال رامبل وريسلمانيا والكلام ده. وماله يا عم نيك ألدس، تعالى وبصوا كده. وبس كده خلصنا عليهم في السريع، ويلا نرجع لنيك ألدس نشوفه عايز ايه.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll.
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Bron is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talk.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations.
ودلوقتي المفروض رايح لمباراة ضد كايزر وقال يا جيكوب لا 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 السمون وير وولف جاي يهجم عليا، ده انا هوريك يا جيكوب. جيكوب ده والله عايز يتضرب اصلا، وطريقه كلامه مستفزه، بيقعد يقول لك بيقعد يتكلم شبه اللهبل كده، ما اعرفش تفهم منه كلمه ازاي. بس خلاص ده جيكوب فاتو نهج اصلا مش قادر يضربني. ها يلا يا عم يلا يا عم، والله بصوا ماشي هعلم عليك يا رب، بس يحطوني في ماتش معانا اعلم عليه. استنى لما نشوفه بيتكلم اهو.
I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Bron and the wise man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've been looking for you.
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for it?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you.
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute...
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Bron Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Bron Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
ووصلنا للمباراة بتاعتنا ضد السمون وير وولف، المكنة الألماني بتاعت البلود لاين في سرفايفر سيريس. ويلا بينا عشان نعلم على جيكوب فاتو. وأخيرا حطوني يعني فرصة قدامه على طول، ووجه ضربات قوية إلى جيكوب فاتو، 3 ضربات بالظبط، بس هو داخل سخن. بس يلا آخر ضربة اهو، وخلصت على المهمة دي. وإيه المهمة اللي بعدها؟ أصد هجمتين، وادي هجمتين يا عم اتصدوا. وواصل الضغط على جيكوب فاتو، دمجه يعني، وأملى الشريط ده للآخر. فحاسب حاسب حاسب، بس انت مجنون ولا ايه؟ شوف شايفين النطه؟ بس المهم خلصت الضربه. ويلا بينا نشوف المهمه اللي بعدها، اضربه عند الزاويه. فيلا بينا نروح عند الزاويه ونشوف. وضربت الحكم للاسف. حاسب حاسب حاسب، سمون دروب سمون دروب. جيكوب فاتو شكله كده هينوي غش، هينوي غش لما نشوف بقى. ده جايب الكرسي وطالع لفوق. يا جيكوب استهدى بالله، بس استهدى بالله، ملهاش لازمه. مش الواد هيكتور ده قال هيبقى معايا يا هيكتور؟ اهو اهو اهو، والله لسه بندهله لسه بندهله. جدع يا جدع. ايوه، انقذ حياه معلمه للتو. جدع يا هيكتور. انا حاسس ليه ان هو هيغدر بيا، مش عارف، حاسه هيغدر بيا يا جدعان. لا 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 يا عم، مش هضربه. وسع كده وسع. الله، والله العظيم قلت لكم، والله العظيم قلت لكم ان هو هيغدر يا ابن الغداره. طب تضربني انا بالكرسي ده؟ انا هزعله يا جدعان. يا ابن يعني انا وقفت جنبك وفي الاخر جاي تغدر بيا يا ابن الكلب. انا كده هخسر يا جدعان، كده هخسر. لو كاتسين هخسر، انما لو خلوني العب ممكن احاول اكسب، بس لا، اظن هم هيخلوني اخسر. وادي جيكوب فاتو طالع يفنشني وفنشني يعني. اظن هخسر خلاص كده للاسف. نعد يا حكم. 2 3. خسرت للاسف الماتش بسبب الزفت اللي اسمه هيكتور ده. هعلمك الادب يا هيكتور. ماشي ماشي ماشي. يعني هو انا كله هعلمه الادب كده يعني. انا عمال بيتغدر بيا وانا بالشخصيه المحبوبه بصراحه، وانا هيل يعني. كان الوضع مختلف خالص، كان خالص 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 يعني. شايفين بيهز دماغه ازاي؟ حول يا جدعان، مش عارف ايه اللي هو بيعمله ده. جيكوب فاتو ده بيضحكني والله. المهم الفقره دي خلصت، وخلينا نشوف الواد ده هيقول لي في المؤتمر الصحفي بتاعه.
to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you, like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Bron? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another...
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
ودلوقتي هروح لمباراتي مع الفايبر راندي اورتن. بس يا لهوي، ايه اللي خلى الواد ده حكم يا جدعان؟ مين اللي خلى الواد ده حكم خاص؟ ازاي اصلا هو ده مسموح ان هو يبقى حكم خاص كده فجأة؟ محدش عرفني يعني. المهم سيطر على راندي اورتن في المباراة، ولازم املى الشريط ده، فيلا بينا نملى الشريط ده. انزل يا عم اورتن ويلا بينا نخلص الشريط. وبس خلصناه كده بسرعة يعني. الواد ده انا مقلق منه. تفاخر امام هيكتور، يلا دوسوا سهم يمين وهيتفاخر قدامه على طول. او راندي، لا راندي عمل لي تثبيت سريع، بس هيكتور مش بيعد. انت غبي يعني، انت المفروض اساسا تبقى ضد غبي. المهم اديته السجنشر، والمهمه اللي بعدها ثبت اورتن في الحلبه. يلا وخلينا نشوف بقى. اكيد يعني هيعمل حركه واضحه يا جدعان، واضحه ان هو يعمل حركه يعني. طب استنوا حاسب. حلو هاجم. لبست الاركيو في الاخر. وعد بسرعه. لبست الاركيو وعد بسرعه وضيع فرصتي على الرمب. يا ابن الكلب، يعني ملهاش وصف غير كده بصراحه. شايفين بيبص لي ازاي؟ عيل غلاوي. انا غلطان والله ان انا عملت لك ايه. ماشي بعد ما انت كنت مش لاقي تاكل وخليتك تلعب في الدبليو دبليو اي معايا وتعمل كده. ماشي، انا هوريك يا عم الحاج.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a
حق شخصيتي تبقى متعصبة بصراحة.
To do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this.
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Sean, as far as I'm concerned, my career isn't even on the line.
Tonight's not just about Hector. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, I cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere.
Hector needs to suffer. He stabbed me in the back and smiled doing it. Tonight?
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know.
Woods? You're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
It's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserves this.
It could be you on the losing end. You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
حلو قوي 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 فكره الاي كويت دي، يعني مش معلق عليها لحد ما وصلنا للماتش اهو عشان بقى اديله العلقه التمام ويتظبط كده. انت يا اخويا انا همشيك من الدبليو دبليو اي زي ما انا دخلتك زي ما انا همشيك. انت جاي تسال على الاي كويت عمري على طول، وبيقول لي اجبر هيكتور على الاستسلام ويقول اي كويت، وده طبيعي يعني. واديله واحده بار بومب وهات الكرسي وانزل عليه بالكرسي كده شويه. لا طلع جري الجبان، طلع جري. ادخل 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 يا حيلتها، ادخل وخد بالكرسي على دماغك. انا معايا سجنشر دلوقتي، بس هكمل ضرب فيه بالكرسي وهحاول اصعقه، واتصعق فعلا اتصعق. كمل كمل ضرب بالكرسي. بصوا ما دام الكرسي شغال ولسه ما بيقولش لا، انا مش هقول لا، وعمال بينزل على جسمه ومش فارق معايا بصراحه. هو عيل قليل ادب ولازم يتربى. حاسب كده يا عم، اوعى ده انت لازم. خد سبير، خد سبير، خد سبير. احنا لسه هنرغي دلوقتي. بحدفه بالكرسي تاني وهديله الحركه دي. الحركه دي برضو عجباني، وانا بفكر اعمل له يلا اي كويت. هيستسلم اظن. قال لا، ده طلع بسرعه قوي. ايه السرعه دي؟ بس ما علينا. ادي الواد هيكتور طلع بره الدبليو دبليو، ويستاهل. يستاهل. حد قال له يغدر بيا؟ كان زماني ساعدته، كان زمانه بقى في حته تانيه خالص. بس هو حر بقى، هو اللي حب يقطع ببوزه، وحب ان هو ايه، يمشي من الدبليو دبليو اي خالص. عينيا الاتنين يا عم، انا مشيتك من الدبليو دبليو اي زي ما دخلتك زي ما مشيتك. ودلوقتي بقى انا المفروض اعمل ايه؟ سيتخذ قرار بشأن ما تبقى من عودته. المفروض ابقى فيس ولا هيل؟ انا كده كده لازم ابقى فيس، ما ينفعش يعني اعاقبه. هو خلاص مشي بره الدبليو دبليو اي، فكفايه عليه كده. يلا يا عم الحاج، انا راجل محترم، انا بتعلم من كودي رودز. كودي رودز بصوا، انا مدرسه كودي رودز، الاحترام والادب والوفاء والاخلاص والانقاذ واحمد السقا والجدعنه وكل حاجه. دلوقتي هسلم عليه وهديله لحظته قدام الجمهور. هتسلم ولا ايه يا عم؟ اخيرا. ماشي ماشي ماشي. انا بقول لكم هي دي مدرسه كودي رودز، انا معتمدها في الحلقه دي. هي كودي رودز. اللي عايز بقى يشوف مدرستي في الفيديو اللي بتاع الجزء الاول، يدخل يشوف، هيلاقي مدرسه تانية خالص. ما علينا.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Bron Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Bron's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Bron and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Bron's attention.
Might? It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Bron Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to
you
you,
did is
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do,
do,
Brian?
man.
And
And
you
you
just
just
broke
flew
halfway
this.
across the country, right?
Gentlemen, please. Bron, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Bron Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Bron Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? A little out of character for someone who just graciously shared the spotlight with the man who tried to end their WWE career.
I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Bron Breaker and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Bron Breaker at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I'm pulling for you, but these opponents aren't gonna be easy.
That's exactly what I want. What do you got for me first?
المفروض دلوقتي ألعب 3 ماتشات أول ماتش ضد أوبا فيمي عشان أتأهل للإليمينيشن تشامبر وأجيب 12 نجمة، فمش هقول لكم غير بصوا كده. وبس كده خلصنا يا جدعان الماتشات، واخيرا تأهلت لمباراة الإليمينيشن تشامبر اللي هي بالمناسبة املي الاخير والوحيد عشان اروح احارب برون بريكر في ريسلمانيا. فيا رب يعني ما يطلعليش اي خوازيق ولا اي عقبات تانية زيادة، كفاية اللي فيا. وخلينا نشوف كده ادم بيرسي يقول لنا ايه. ادم بيرسي ايه اسمه نيك
الدز. Every man in that chamber wants Bron at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
Hey, Type. I'm so glad I ran into you before our big chamber match tonight. I had something important I wanted to run by you.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Look, we go way back, right? We battled in the Dusty Classic in NXT. Felt like you needed a win and I let you advance, but that's all water under the bridge now. I have an amazing opportunity to offer you. I know you've been dead set on carrying the WWE Championship again. So, after I win the chamber, then the WWE title, I will literally let you carry it.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring, of course. But you can understand my generosity does have some boundaries. So what do you...
Man, I'm really going to enjoy beating you tonight. Then I'm gonna go take down Bron, and after
Okay, Type. Well, when things don't turn out that way, my offer still stands. See you out there.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish...
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Bron at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
ووصلنا لمباراة الإليمينيشن تشامبر، وأكتر واحد بصراحة أنا متضايق منه هو الواد إيسان بيج ده. لازم بصوا ده أطلعه على إيدي يعني. وابتدينا المباراة مع الواد جي أوسو، يعني مش عارف الاختيار ده يعتبر حلو ولا وحش، بس اشمعنى جي أوسو أنا معرفش. وخد يا عم جي أوسو الحركة دي. وأول واحد يطلع من القفص هو درو ماكنتاير المحارب الاسكتلندي، وبيديني استسلام. لا والله يا أخويا أنا حاسس إن أنا هستسلم بسهولة يعني. اوعى يا عم، اوعى يا ناقصه شويه حالات على المسا، يلا على طول كده هطلع فوق القفص ونطيت على درو ماكنتاير من فوق. عد يا حكم ولا مش هعد؟ لا ما عدتش انا المره دي. والمصارع اللي بعد كده كان جونتر، حلو يا جونتر. وجي اوسو اداني سبيق، غدار جي اوسو، غدار برضو، عايز يديني اوسوس بلاش بس ده عندها. خد يا عم جي اوسو، يلا الفينشر. وعد يا حكم، واتمنى ان جي اوسو يطلع منها وما يعافرش اكتر من كده. 2 3 بالفعل طلع بره، وجونتر ودرو ماكنتاير ماسكين في بعض. ومين ده اللي دخل؟ تريك ويليامز يا جدعان، تريك ويليامز دخل. وجونتر شايفين بينط من فوق ازاي؟ شايفين نط من فوق ازاي؟ وانا اديت لتريك ويليامز السيجنشر، وهجري عليه دلوقتي واديله الفينشر. ويلا اديله على طول. والمفروض بقى اعد عليه، بس جونتر بيعد ولا درو ماكنتاير اللي بيعد؟ ما علينا، عد يا عم الحكم. هيطلع ولا ايه؟ لا لسه برضه. ايسن بيج ده دخل، ودرو ماكنتاير طلع على ايد جونتر بس مش فاكر ازاي بالظبط. فعلى طول جونتر ماسك فيا انا. ليه ماسك فيا يا جونتر؟ ابعد يا حبيبي، ابعد يا بابا. وهنط على تريك ويليامز، بس هي جت في تريك ويليامز بس مش عارف ازاي يعني ما وقعش، ولا حد فيهم وقع اصلا، انا اللي وقعت في الاخر يعني، يعتبر الضرر كله كان عليا. اوه الواد ايسن بيج ده جاب دم الواد جونتر، بس حلو اديهم سبيق. كان قصد ايسن بيج بس جت في جونتر كمان. وماله يا عم، هل هيطلع؟ 3 طلع بالفعل، طلع. وحاسب يا تريك ويليامز كده لما عد على الواد ده كمان، هو كان واخد برضو حاجه من الفينشر يعني، جايز يطلع. لا جونتر برضو ايه، ما رضاش يطلع، بيعد عليا بس لا حاسب كده. خد السبير يا عم، خد السبير يا جونتر، انت هتجيب نفسك للجوكر يا جونتر. يلا انت لو هتخلي سينا يعتزل، بروك ليزنر يعتزل، هتخلي الجن الازرق يعتزل، مش هتخليه يعتزل. ويا ابن يا ابن الغداره، يا ابن الغداره، بيديني الفينشر ولا السيجنشر بتاعه تريك ويليامز وهخسر. لا اعمل مرونه، اضمن لي ان انا اعمل مرونه احسن ما اخسر. وبينط عليه. وهعد بقى، يلا عد يا عم الحكم، وخلينا بقى نخلص الماتش ده ونكسب 3. واخيرا يا جدعان دلوقتي انا هنجح في الطريق لريسلمانيا، واخيرا هلاعب ايه ده؟ مش هنخلص من الواد الحالة ده. يا عم بقى والله هزعلك، بس هما بس لو يسيبوني براحتي هزعلك، انما اللعبة مأيداني بايه، بحاجات معينة، والله لولا كده كان زماني مزعلك. لا انت بتفكر في ايه؟ يا اخطل انت. بصوا يا جدعان، ادعوا لي بالرحمة بقى، لو نزلت الفيديو ده اعرفوا ان انا طلعت عايش بعد الحركة دي، ماشي؟ غشيم برضه، غشيم قوي جيكوب فاتو يعني مش عارف ايه ده، يعني بيموتني ضرب قبل ريسلمانيا. ماشي يا عم جيكوب، يحطوني بس في ماتش وانا هزعلك، بس هما مش بيحطوني، خايفين ولا ايه؟ لما نشوف كده جيكوب فاتو هيقول ايه للمذيع ده.
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Bron Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Bron, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Bron Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
هو ده الصح ان انا اتحط معاه في مباراة الى النسيل، ودلوقتي نشوف مين اللي هيعلم على مين بقى. انا اللي هعلم عليك ولا انت اللي هتعلم عليا يا عم جيكوب فاتو؟ عامل لي فيها نفسك جامد يا حبيبي؟ لا مش عليا انا. ويلا بينا نبتدي الماتش. بيقول لي افرض سيطرتك على جيكوب جوه الحلبة، وماله عينيا الاتنين. ده انا هوريكوا احلى سيطرة دلوقتي. هخلي بصوا جيكوب يعيط يعني من كتر الضرب اللي هيحصل له. اوعى كده ايدك اوعى. ده بيعافر بقى، بيعافر وشكله ايه غلباوي وهيتعبنا معاه، والواحد مش ناقص تعب بصراحة. يلا يا عم كده حاول يا محمد يا جوكر. حلوه الحركه دي. انا ليه ما حطيتهاش سيجنشر ولا حاجه؟ حركه حلوه بصراحه. بس المهم دي خلصتها. وبيقول لي اخرج بره القفص واطلع، واديني تسلقت القفص بالفعل. وايه المهمه اللي بعد كده يا سيدي؟ لا سمون دروب ليه؟ سمون دروب ليه يا عم؟ هو احنا لحقنا؟ ادفع بفاتو الى خارج القفص بحركه ايرش ويب وعينيا الاتنين. ويلا بينا نشوف الكاتسين. اوعى يا جيكوب، يلا ما تزقه يا عم. لا ما زقتوش. حاسب. لا اوعى هو يزقني. ده يديني سمون دروب. اوبا لا ما يكونش اللي في دماغي، اللي في دماغي. يا نهار ابيض، شايفين وشي؟ ده انا جايب دم كمان. يا نهار اسود يا جدعان. شايفين وش جيكوب تحسه اللي هو ياما بيصوت كده، ما تعرفش ماله. والله كويس ان انا لسه فيا حلو والله، وبديله كده بالقلم ولا بضربه. يا عم جيكوب يا عم، ده الاتنين بصوا فاصلين شحن خالص يا جدعان. ما حقهم بصراحه، واقعين من مكان عالي قوي يعني. مش عارف ازاي المصارع بتاعي لسه قادر، بس يلا يعني المهم ان احنا هنكمل المباراه دلوقتي. فالمفروض اخلص عليه على طول يا ابن الغشيمه. اداني سوبر كيك برضو حلوه من جيكوب بصراحه. دلوقتي المفروض اهزم جيكوب بالاستسلام او بالتثبيت. اظن هكسبه بالتثبيت. ويلا بينا. دي حركه عاديه بس ممكن تخسره يعني بناء على الوقعه اللي احنا وقعناها. 2 3 بالفعل خسر. ويلا يا جيكوب ما اشوفش وشك تاني تضايق. وبعد المباراة العنيفة دلوقتي احنا هنعمل برومو جامد جدا، فشوفوا بقى البرومو ده. البرومو ده طويل وهيعجبكم.
You've been with me through a lot over the last year, but I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Bron Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, Bron Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Bron Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Bron know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Bron Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here. This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Bron, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Ron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Bron Breakker defending against the archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Bron Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Bron Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some guy who used to be somebody getting dropped on his head?
Or one of the best of all time learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life.
You're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
ووصلنا لآخر مباراة معانا في قصة ماي رايز بالشخصية المحبوبة برون بريكر ضد الجوكر. هي نفس المباراة بالشخصية الهيل، بس في الهيل أنا كنت بختار نوع الماتش، هنا ما اخترتش، هنا أجبروني على طول إن أنا أدخل يعني على الماتش. بس المهم إن أكسب التثبيت على الاستسلام بصراحة. يعني برون بريكر شكله خصم سهل. تعالى يا عم برون بريكر يلا، احنا مش عايزين نضيع وقت كتير في الفيديو، يعني الماتش سهل جدا من أسهل الخصوم اللي لعبتها وكسبته. وبول هيمان دلوقتي يا نهار ابيض، موكلي خسر الحزام، يا نهار اسود. بصراحه يا بول هيمان انت شخصيه زباله بصراحه، انت شخصيه زباله. بس الحمد لله الجوكر حقق اللقب لتاني مره، انا حققتها المره في الجزء اللي فات ومره في الجزء ده، فلا جامد جامد جدا يعني، حققتها مرتين. دي اول مره في حياتي على فكره اختم قصه ماي رايز مرتين، دي اول مره او تاني مره اعملها يعني، ايه ما عملتهاش قبل كده. بس استنى ما نشوف بول هيمن. بول هيمن جاي عايز يقول لي حاجه شكله. كده كده انا بحتفل ومش هاممني بقى لا بول هيمن ولا غيره. وخلينا نشوف كده الاستاذ بول هيمن عايز يقعد يقول لي بقى سامحني سامحني، ولا هيقول لي ايه بقى بالظبط. خلينا كده نشوف الاستاذ بول هيمن هيعمل ايه. اه صح يعني نسيت اسالكم، ايه رايكم في اللبس الجديد؟ انا كنت بالشخصيه بصارع بقميص باي. ايه رايكم في اللبس ده؟ اتغيرت بقى، كان طقم العيد يعني قبل ما الفيديو ده يتصور. دلوقتي هو عايزني يا اما القضاء على بول هيمن يا اما القبول بالتعاون. انا لا، مش هتعاون مع بول هيمن، شخصيه زباله يا جدعان، من الاخر شخصيه زباله يعني. هتعاون معاه ليه؟ هتعاون معاه؟ لا 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 لا، مش هو ده اللي اتعاون معاه. انا محمد الجوكر وشخصيتي محبوبه، ويلا يا عم جوكر اديله بقى. ايوه ايوه انا بحب الغدرات دي. بس انزل يا عم، يلا يا عم، يا ناقصه شويه براميل. وبس كده محمد الجوكر بيحتفل. والفيديو جامد جدا جدا جدا، والقصة الجامدة دي خلصت بصراحة. قصة ماي رايز أنا أديها السنة دي يعني 7/10. هتقولي ليه 7/10؟ هي قصة جميلة على فكرة وممتعة وقصيرة برضو، بتخلص بسرعة. يمكن عيبها إن هي بتخلص بسرعة، وعيبها برضو إن إحنا محشورين في نفس الحتة بتاعت كل سنة، اللي هو تروح تحارب في إنديز ومش عارف إيه، وبعد كده ترجع للشركة وتطلع للقمة وتكسب اللقب، بس بطرق مختلفة في كل مرة. فيمكن عشان إحنا في تكرار بس بسيناريوهات مختلفة، بس هي نفس الفكرة كل سنة. فعشان كده يعني ما فيهاش حاجة. دلوقتي ادم بيرسو قدامنا، وهتلاقي على يمينه واحد تاني برضو. ده الواحد التاني ده اللي هو اكزيفير وودز. خلينا نعيد القصة تاني. فبس كده يعني، هي دي كانت الحلقة النهاردة. القصة جميلة بصراحة، انصحكم تلعبوها يعني، مش وحشة. انا دخلت كده اتفرج هو هيقول لي ايه، بس اظن هيقول لي انها عيد. دي كانت حلقة النهاردة. اللي ما شافش الفيديو بتاع الجزء الاول يدخل يشوفه. في فيديو كمان حلو قوي 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 لسي ام بانك ورومان رينز في الطريق الى ريس المنيا قدامكم اهو على الشاشة. اتمنى تدخلوا تتفرجوا عليه. وفي فيديو كمان انا نزلته ماي جي ام بطور المدراء، اتفرجوا عليه. وما تنسوش تقولوا لي رأيكم في الحلقة دي، واللي عجبه الفيديو يشترك في القناة ويفعل زر الجرس عشان يوصل له كل جديد. وبس كده، وسلام يا أبطال.